Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, it's going to be pretty hard to turn this into one of those awesome 7 or 8 win runs, but we're going to keep trying anyway, because the deck has lots of good tools. There are also lots of ways to screw up, and I'm noticing, like, a third of the deck is casting cost 3 or less, but still feels like I have a hard time getting a good solid starting hand. Yep. I don't know. There's always that glut of forecasting cost cards when you're a Paladin. Or, actually you hope there is, because if you don't have a big glut of the forecasting cost cards, then where are all your swords and consecrates and stuff? And of course, I do have no consecrates, that doesn't help. Another priest, because the last time went so well.
Light shall bring victory. I will fight with
This is a pretty solid starting hand, though. Wow. Yeah, we'll keep that. I've had a hard time getting my cult masters into a good position either. There were a couple of times when I thought, oh, this will be great, and then my opponent went to great lengths to wipe out all my small minions. And last time against the priest, he messed up my AI, and I did stupid things instead of just... Sometimes you gotta decide to just use your stuff for what it is and not try to get more out of it somehow. This isn't good, though. There's a pretty strong counter to whatever else I'm gonna do. And Buddy there is not ending his turn. Okay. So I could coin out, like, the Tide Hunter, but she can kill him and then heal herself, and it's pretty bad. I don't think that's going to work out. I think I gotta just leave her for now. Next turn I could cast the Tide Hunter without the coin, which would then allow her to kill the 2/1, heal herself, although that would take my opponent's whole turn, kind of. If he didn't have another minion, because a lot of times you get like that start where you don't have that much else, then it would have been okay, but now I got real problems. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. You could kill all my forces and not give me anything to work with. She needs something to work with. I mean, I could coin the Noble Sacrifice and then have the Tide Hunter, and something will survive, but you guys are going to take some damage, but it's not going to work out very well for me. I wonder if that's what I have to do anyway. So the turn after that, I can cast her without the coin. Give +1/+1 to whatever's left, but it's probably only a 1/1. I'd probably only be able to kill one thing, and that's if my opponent doesn't do anything else obnoxious like Power Word Shield. Oh man. If I stalled for one turn, I could coin out the sword and start killing stuff, but then I'm really, really far behind. If I make this... Yeah, okay. I know it's probably dumb. Maybe my opponent had no good cards to cast, but if they did have any good cards to cast, they would now have to spend all their mana for the turn to get to milk this for a card, which they can easily do. They can't afford to just leave it alive. Yeah. So the hope is that that prevents him from doing anything else with his turn. Nope. Just making things worse. I should have actually just done nothing. So I can now coin out the sword and kill her. I think that's what I have to do. Holy slow stuff, Batman. So even though I gave him a free card, I still have more cards sitting here. But of course he has stuff in play and I don't really. I have The sword is neutralizing the amount of damage I'm taking to a good degree, but if he just casts anything of decent size, I'm still going to be way behind.
You love my new recipe.
Okay. I can live with that. Yeah, because now I can kill that, play this, and bubble the 2-1, which will hopefully set me up for a good Cult Master play. And Holy Nova would hurt a little, but he'd still end up trading one of his guys to kill that. Well, not Holy Nova. Hooray. Oh. More free card draw. Awesome. Yeah. Well, that was unpleasant. That changes my strategy somewhat. Not for the better. So, no Cult Master play. I have to boost this guy, hit that. And he's going to be down to a 3-1. Is there any point playing him first to get one free point of damage? It will only work out for me if it hits this guy, so no. Yeah, that's not better.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I think the Noble Sacrifice is in order. Although, you could heal that, attack me, get the Noble Sacrifice. Oh, awesome. More crazy, like, rare healing combos. Well, that's not rare, but you know what I mean. So yeah, waste the Noble Sacrifice.
Get down!
Kill someone. Everything sucks. What are the chances I would play him and get lucky with his shot? Pretty slim, huh? If I Knife Juggler, play him, and then trade this guy for her. Or I could draw an extra card from this. Once I get lucky. So instead of him, I don't get to draw an extra card, but I could play him, and this would actually help protect my guy. It would help protect this. I guess we'll try that.
Put this apple on your head.
So since I'm not using the Cult Master, I should do the trade first. That increases my chances. Want to shoot her? It'd be really nice. No, of course not. So you can draw another card for free. He's got enough mana now. Early in the game, like when I gave him that chance early on, I was like, this is going to take his whole turn's mana. It's not that bad. Now the 2 mana is costing him nothing. It's really just a free card at this stage of the game. Damn. This is not helping. It's working out quite poorly, I would say. I'm trying to do the best I can here, trying to make plays and stuff, but only so much I can do. The mana would work out really well to do this and this, but they're actually not going to do anything for me at all. So I guess we'll just play Boulder Fist Ogre. He can heal before or after he attacks, so hitting that wouldn't help. I mean, I could have played this, hit that guy, finished him. Which is probably smarter. But Relay 7 health. That is so much that I can't heal it with that. Awesome! So this is getting kind of ridiculous, actually. And even if I use him to kill that, he's going to have 1 hit point left. He's going to be killable by her. Friggin' fantastic.
To Northrend! Victorial! Reporting for duty.
I know this is giving him more options, but I think if I don't play it, I'm also hurting myself. She's probably going to use this to kill that. I'm guessing. Of course, you could Holy Nova and just crush everything. Or Baron Geddon. I would choose Baron Geddon very highly in the arena. God damn it. So healing yourself was silly. You actually should have, like, drawn an extra card by hitting one of my guys and then healing her or something. It's just, like, incredibly unlimited badness all the time. It's just so stupid. Like, these guys have drawn so many billions of cards, and there's only so much I can do about them. There were times I'm sure I could have killed them, but I would have been getting crushed by everything else. And I have no way to deal with him at all right now. Doesn't damage himself. She can heal herself, so she'll get out of that. I don't even, like, I guess I could hammer him and draw a card, but then there's a good chance the card I draw won't help, and he can heal it almost back up to full. So what am I really doing? I can get rid of her, then I don't have another hammer to help get rid of him. I guess I've got to draw the cards. Oh, wait, now I can't play both of these guys. Awesome. Oh, equality. Hooray!
Quickly. Reporting for duty.
No point in doing this. It's just giving him more options, I guess. I don't know. If I'd drawn this before the other thing, I'd have maybe done something. Redemption only won't work when I trade this guy, because it has to be on the opponent's turn. I'm mostly just dead. There's very little I can get that will save me from this. Really? If I had that first, I'm getting everything just like one card in the wrong order. If I had like the equality and then the hammer, I could have taken care of him. If I had this first and then I could have silenced that, equality,
Let me
killed him. Maybe not. Maybe that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, no, I could have silenced him, equality, he wouldn't have had taunt. I could have killed that. This is so mind-bogglingly bad. Because I'm actually just dead. I don't think there's any way my secret could possibly fake him out of, like, winning. Should be mechanically impossible. What? No, he's got another way to do it anyway. He has another plan to do the damage. What the? Oh, right, it's the bonus from the other guy's death rattle. That's why his health went up. If I silence him, his health will go up even further.
Your magic shall not save you. Reporting for duty.
No, just got crushed by priests all day long. This one was really frustrating, because it kept giving me cards that I needed, like, I'd play a card, and then it would give me the combo that I needed with that card. Yeah, that was just really sad. Breaking even is still technically better than the median arena run. It's not like I'm doing incredibly horrible, but I'm definitely... That deck, I'm sure I did not live up to the potential. Stop giving me commons. This is 5 dust. Anything else it gave me, like some amount of gold or some amount of dust, would be better than the 5 dust I get from a common. See what I get? Nope, nothing I care about. And what we get to see a lot of these days, me trying to figure out my hunter. Oh, man. I find this... There's a lot of situations... I'm not sure this deck is quite doing it right. My hunter deck where I'm trying to basically keep the board clear all the time and still somehow win. I'm sure there's something I could do to improve it. I'm not sure exactly what.
Let the hunt begin.
You run into a lot of situations where stuff is not quite working out for me. So those are... Swipe is not horrible for the starting hand, I guess. It's not my favorite, but... Misdirection is definitely a later game card. That is definitely a later game card. It's hard to find the balance, because I need to start shooting them early, but I need to deal with the threats they put out as well. And it's even more confusing against a shaman, because, like, should I be spending effort trying to get rid of that? Since it's a healing totem, this guy's not going to help against it anyway. Should I play Snipe, though? That Snipe would get rid of a Flame Tongue totem if you put one out. You could also waste it on something else. I think I gotta do that, because if he puts out a Flame Tongue totem, then it's going to be expensive for me to get rid of it. But I hate not shooting him for that turn, because this is my primary method of getting rid of my opponent. Another totem, that's fine. It's annoying that the healing totem thwarts this guy. That's just going to hit me for 1, but it will probably reveal that this is a snipe. I guess that's okay. I don't care about the hitting me for 1, that's for sure. I'm trying to figure out between the thing about the unstable ghoul is the healing totem is going to reduce his impact significantly. Oh, okay, that worked out fine. That was a good use of snipe. Bravo. Usually snipe is kind of fail. You know what? I think this guy, like, he would kill the 1/1. He's still not that great. I'm better off, like, shooting for my 2 damage, and I'll get out another snipe. Next turn I can play the Abomination, which should get rid of a lot of, like, totems and stuff. Yeah, checks for the explosive trap again. That's not it. And it's not a misdirect, and it's not a freezing trap. He had both of them? That's hilarious. It's probably not as hilarious to him that I actually got 2 snipes to work in an effective manner. Which is something you cannot necessarily count on snipes to do. Now, playing him does give him a lot of opportunity to silence him. I could play the Eaglehorn Bow and the Unstable Ghoul. Or just play the Eaglehorn. He only has 1 damage worth of stuff out. Play the Eaglehorn Bow and just, like, shoot him. I think I might want to just play the Abomination now. I mean, I should really play him more defensively, but he would be out there and may be able to deal 4 damage. Of course, I haven't given him any minions to kill yet at all. Yeah, that's actually too easy. You know what? I don't have any secrets for this thing right now. Let's just shoot him and Abomination now. I mean, he does stop this thing. Give him something to use all his many minion healing spells on. This thing heals itself. It's annoying, but it's okay. That Peggle not as okay. Is he gonna trigger? No free card this time. Okay. Now, do I waste an explosive shot on that Peggle? That seems a little excessive, but it's not easy to get to him otherwise. The other choice is to just silence him. That's leaving a lot of totems out, though. Like, I could take a horrendous amount of bloodlust damage from leaving those things out there. But I'm going to silence him. Do I just shoot, or do I put out the bow? If I put out the bow, I kill that. It reduces the bloodlust problem, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to shoot him. Probably playing the Abomination next turn, for sure. Feral Spirits, okay. He's going to waste an Earth Shock on my Owl, because he just has all this stuff for killing minions and nothing to do with it. So the Abomination is not going to kill those as effectively, although based on what he has now, he'd still probably have to lose a bunch of stuff to get rid of it. I could also Eaglehorn Bow, kill one of them, shoot, and then do what? Not much, and start taking more damage, which I don't like. I mean, I could Explosive Shot there, or Explosive Shot him. No, the Explosive Shot's not doing what it needs to right now. So yeah, I think just Abomination and shoot. It's not great. If he has to use both of these to kill it, then it's fine. I'm guessing it's going to be more like one of them and a shot or something. Still will take out these totems, unless he Earth Shocks it. Wind Fury? What a stupid use of Wind Fury. That did nothing. That was very strange. There's another Feral Spirit. Okay, so it doesn't have much mana for next turn. Animal Companion. So I see what Animal Companion I get and then decide whether to Explosive Shot. I think that's my strategy now. We got Super Bear. He is pretty good. Now, if I Explosive Shot that, I have some stuff for killing big minions. I mean, another choice is I could play the Eaglehorn Bow, kill one of them, and shoot. He would almost certainly be able to get rid of this then, but that's kind of what he's for. I am whittling away pretty successfully. You know what, maybe I'll do that. Still doesn't seem like an Explosive Shot worth of stuff out there, and I don't want to waste my Hunter's Mark on this junk. If I can avoid it. Now, he's got a handful of stuff, much of which kills minions, I'm sure. So, I have no doubt he can kill this. Oh, with the Nat Peggle, if the Explosive Shot would have stopped that. Okay. Multi-Shot. Doesn't quite kill that. I don't know if I want a Multi-Shot Hunter's Mark. On the other hand, he has fewer cards than I do. I can keep shooting him. We could multi-shot and just attack that. I don't want to waste the bow, though, because I've got a lot more secrets coming. Out of these 18 cards, like, I don't know, 6 of them are secrets. 2 explosive traps, 2 misdirects. I'm having brain failure. Maybe only 4 of them are secrets, but still, that's a good chunk. Multi-shot. I could waste my Hunter's Mark, because I mean I have 2 fairly big minion killing stuff here. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'll keep the board dead. I did get good use out of both snipes this game, which is really rare. Usually the snipes kind of screw up. Ow. That hurts. This looks like a good use of explosive shot, I think. It's not too hard to get good targets for multi-shot against a shaman, because he's likely to make a totem every turn. So whatever he puts out, he's going to have a totem. It's more a problem that he could put out a whole bunch of things. And... ooh, that's no good. Wow. Yeah, that's fairly no good. That scientist not helping us. So how fast is he going to kill me? Because I can deadly shot and get rid of that once. Then he comes back. Rockbiter weapon, he could hit me for 12. Can't really kill through him very effectively, though. I don't think there's much I can do. I just do this. Back. I don't have the lethal damage by any means. I just have to hope he doesn't have a way to Rockbiter him mostly. So not a whole lot I can do about that. Flame Tongue would not quite do it. Earth Shock this guy. Okay, that's really irritating. I was thinking he might waste one of his attacks getting a secret for me. Now I'm pretty dead, though. Unlikely to come back from this, since I can't get rid of that. This guy is not the best target for misdirection. Yeah, there's no way I can avoid being killed by that thing. It's the problem. I gotta do enough damage. I mean, this is... it looks like I could do enough damage, but I have to have a beast out for this to do 5. So I really only have 8 damage with everything. And I can't attack through him, obviously. Shooting him down is not going to help as much. This is not really... There's no scenario where this comes out on... where I come out on top here. I could have kill commanded him so that he would kill himself on the Doomhammer, but even that wouldn't help stop the Doomhammer from killing me. Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be hard to find a way to get more card efficiency for killing everything. I probably actually just need to play with more minions. Maybe the heavy secret strategy isn't working out as well. I don't know. Explosive Trap is pretty good. The misdirects are very strong, but maybe they're not doing what I need them to be doing for this deck, which is to kill more minions than 1 per card on average. But anyway, I have not had a really, really strong arena run in a long time. I'm going to have to keep trying next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button and check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.